All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just now arriving in Mt Carmel for a second alarm fire. As you can see, I had to park out quite a ways because I don't want to be blocked in and I don't want to get in their way. So we're making our way up to the scene now. It is a second alarm fire, as I know still, and they did set up for a collapse area, so lots of dangerous things going on here. So we're going to go up and we'll try to be safe. So they have shut down the power to the whole grid in the area. Wow, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try to get around back, see if we can get anything. back here with 294 ladder, hanging out the overlook crew once again. Great group of men. They're trying their best with their massive stream to knock that. But yeah, this fire just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. We do have the safety buffer zone for collapse, so we're going to stay back out the way, as always. Getting another line in the service. They're just rolling right out. Heavy, heavy fire here. Alright, all good in there.
We're good now.
Yep, safety first.
Yep.
I'm gonna sneak right behind you then.
I know what you guys showed up on here, right?
From what I understand, it used to be a lumber company. Not 100% sure. Smoke is blowing all types of direction now. The wind is picked up. There's a light drizzle in the air out here. But you got a lot of hot embers blowing around, y'all. Lots of hot embers blowing around. Fire's shifting. There's a lot of water from different directions coming on. We can't go up to the front side of the building or on this side. So we'll just hang out back this way.
There's water, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I love hanging out with the overlook crew. Look at them. They're over here to kick them butt, trying to get this thing knocked. Look at them go. Getting it, aren't they? everybody to make sure they stay 50 feet back from the building. That's what they just said. Make sure everybody stays 50 feet back. It's collapsing on the inside, that window right there. Turned up the flow on that to make it flow faster. There's HP right there. Can you get on that Bravo wall? Can you work that Bravo wall? Jacob! Bravo wall! Bravo wall! Yeah, yep. It really took off up here, ladies and gentlemen. It really did right there. So they're going to start working the Bravo wall out here, which is this wall right here. This is overlook. Spot on, ladies and gentlemen. He's spot on getting that in there. Look at that. Let's get it. That's right. We made around to the front of the building. This is where the collapse happened over there. get everyone that we can in the general vicinity. So far, so good, though. Now we get this jack wagon in the way. Gentlemen, I found the crew I'm looking for up here, Smoking Bureau. Yeah, here they are. There they are. Tankers are going to be coming in, as we explained before, fill up, dump. We've seen it all behind the mask. Now you see it in the action. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we got an idea where we're at. We're on State Route 61 here. This is 5th Street in Mount Carmel. This right here is Centralia Highway. That'll take you to Centralia. It's 4 miles to Centralia from here. And this is where we're located. Look at this old fire truck right here. It's still in use, kicking butt. Oh yeah, 4820 out of Schuylkill County. And we got a whole bunch of other ones parked up here. It looks like we have another dump site where they're filling up. Tankers will come here, they'll dump their water, flow it up to these guys that are operating on the fire ground down here. That's Clover Fire. They had tankers. Good American hose out of Monohoy. Have their tanker here. Monohoy City Fire Department. Another dump tank, as you see, flowing water down to the scene. One's leaving, one will back in. That's also out of Monohoy. As you see, like I said, they'll back one in, keep switching, flopping and out. Another one arriving here. So yeah, this is one part of the tanker convoy going on. Oh wow, I like how that lights up. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for all the water all over the lens. I'm trying my best to keep it, but I really think I scratched my lens by wiping it so much today, actually. Alright, as soon as I stepped back here, the wind got crazy. So all these cars parked there as POV vehicles, personally operated vehicle. Personally owned vehicle, maybe, something like that. But they responded to the scene in their own vehicles. Here's what it looks like. We got another tanker here chilling, ready to come up, go into his line of vehicles as well for our tanker convoy. So let's crack on. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about 2 hours in. Fire's still going, but they got a good knock on it going on. Pretty close to being out, but they're going to be here for a very, very long time doing an overhaul, that's for sure. Yeah, we're going to go down and we'll do one more last look, and then we're going to probably get out of here ourselves for today, ladies and gentlemen. As you see, ladies and gentlemen, it is raining here, so that might be helping, I'm not sure. We started off again back here with Overlook, so we're gonna go take a look, see what Overlook is up to back here. Move our way around here because they really don't give you a lot of space here. They got it right on point. Much better progress going on here. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap it up for today. We came around the front, one more view, and we're going to get on out of here, let these men and women do what they do best. Thanks again to the men and women in the volunteer fire departments all around the coal region that responded to this third alarm fire. Hats off to them. We'll see more of them on Behind the Mask. If you haven't already, check out that series. So until next time, y'all, stay safe, rise above, crack on, and don't forget to thank your local volunteers.